They are shooting us from all the directions. Let's go get the medkit. Oh, come on! Nope. Sup guys, stand caution, Project Clean Earth beginner's guide for the newer players. Like for the newer players, early on, you will face some issues and that guide will help you to go through them. So first things first, chipsets that you want to use. I think this is the main idea for most of you guys who are here. I decided that this build is the best for me. So my favorite skills are Rocket Punch. It's a really good, it's fantastic AoE skill that auto targets the enemies. It's doing crazy damage when it's leveled up. It's doing even more damage to the enemies. Attack module because it gives you attack to all your weapons, so it's really powerful. Then we get the multi-gun. Usually, guys, I have issues with bunch of enemies, so I'm going for AoE route mostly. Then we have the high explosive mine. Why we go for high explosive mine instead of the biological one, how it's called, biochemical mine? Because this one does damage instantly. The second mine is doing damage over time, and by the time the cloud is there, the enemies will leave it and it won't do its full damage. I tested it, this mine works better in terms of damage. Then we get the gun turret. It's actually pretty good, maybe because it's so high level for me, I don't know, but I like it quite a lot. Those skills are like essential. Then we get the sniper rifle. You will get it later on. Early on you can replace it with anything. Like the essentials that we talked about will be in your deck forever. You might want to get the energy jumper cables for extra lifesteal. I like it to save up the med kits for boss fights. And I always go with the polymer armor for additional defense, so I won't be killed that easily. Everything else is like secondary. So what can you go for? I like the laser eye. It's really good to take out the bosses, specifically if they don't summon enemies. This skills, when it's focused on the same enemy, doesn't switch target. It's doing insane amount of damage per second after some time, so it's really nice. Then we have the sniper rifle. As I said, I kinda like it. Before that, I used to run with the rifle, and the rifle did horrible DPS when I checked it. So I decided to give it up. The only good thing about the rifle early on that when you attack the enemy, when you hit it, it staggers them a little bit. So it's keeping the enemies at bay. So early on you might want to go with it, but don't invest it long term. It's not the best idea. The damage sucks. I'm testing the beam turret. I actually don't like it that much because the time for deployment and when it starts shooting, the enemies already go through it, so it's not that good. And yeah, like those are the skills I'm using for the normal runs. Out of the additional skills that we have here, I would advise going for Vibrating Module. Evasion rate is really good, and in chance it will be even better, so that's another survivability boost right here. I tried Rocket Turret, it was horrible. I haven't tried Ice Turret because I think it's like slow attack speed, won't be that efficient as well. Flamethrower, haven't tried that as well because it's like short range. I try to stay away from the enemies. Satellite bombardment, not that good because it's random damaging, so it can hit or miss, although if it hits hard, so I kinda like that. So maybe it will be useful later on when you will get more enemies against you. Spiral barrels, critical attack bonus, I mean you need to get critical for that. Same goes with the medkit model, not that good. Shotgun, too close range, and kinda not that many things. This one, aiming lens, might be good because it will give you crit rate, but if you will get unlucky and you will get the artifact that will lower your crit rate, it will be useless. But specifically if you get lucky with the amount of aiming lenses and you will get it to blue or epic rarity, it will be really nice. I also removed my standard gun because it will shoot by itself anyway, although that's a really, like, usually that's the main damaging weapon for me, right? The shield, I didn't like it at all because the duration is really tiny and you can't control it, so it's been activated not when you need it to be activated. And the big battery is actually not that bad in some scenarios because it will give you good amount of XP and, I mean HP. And when it will be upgraded, it will be even better, so yeah. And I tried Spiky Discus, I got it randomly to rare, and it sucks. It's doing really low damage in the most scenarios, so probably not the best idea to go. So those are the chipsets we're using. Then the stats. I advise you guys to spend extra resources on the stats at all times. Here, You can control it, so it's random. And I really like the lifesteal, the evade, like the bottom line should be really good. I mean, you can't really control it, so if you like it, you will get something good. If not, I mean, you will get some extra health, so yeah. Anyway, getting those is nice in any scenario, so yeah, invest in those when you can. Body as high as possible, pretty straightforward. For the drones. For the drones, I haven't found any good drones yet. I go with the basic one that does attacks, because it's doing attacks, so why the hell not? And the disc. It's a long-range disc, so it's actually pretty good, but I don't like it too much. Mine Maker might be a good one if you go with the mine build, but overall, I kind of go with those right now. Maybe I'll go for something else later. For the robot pet, if you have it already, I got the gun one. Gun one seems to be good, so why the hell not? And I also like the defense one, so if you can get that one, that might be even better, but I just unlocked them, so I'm not sure. Then, how do you spend your gems? I advise getting some drones, just a little bit, just to get the ones that you want, and the rest of them will go to the chipset box. And be careful here. Maybe the best strategy will be opening them early on, because you will be getting all the chipsets that are available for you right now, plus one from the next one, which will be unlocked later on. So, for example, right now we'll get that variety of chipsets. If you use those early on, you will get more of those good stuff, like attack modules, like multi-guns, like rocket punches, that you really need. And the new ones are like, some of those are good, some of those are not that good. So, maybe using them early is good. As for the blast furnace, all that stuff, for early game players, you probably don't want to use it. The only moment when you want to use it is to get 7 of those resources to get your tier 3 mech. That will give you a lot of boost. But you need to sacrifice your chipset for that, so that's for late game. Now here, try to go as far as possible, because the further you push, the more rewards you will get and the more stuff you will unlock. I already unlocked the gem mine, which is giving you daily reward of gems. That's really, really nice. The boss challenge that you have to fight, and when you fight it, you will get the free diamonds, I mean gems, every now and then. I think it's every week, not sure how the seasons are. So yeah, those are nice, and you would like to try to go through those, although those might be pretty hard. You can get specific builds for that, that will be totally dependent on the boss that you're facing, but overall you have to try it. It's not that expensive in terms of energy, so why the hell not? For the gem mine, try to do the hardest one. If you can beat it, go for it. If you can't, go for the lower one, because you are here for gems, so don't overdo it. If you die, you will lose that attempt though. So it's not like in most games, if you fail, you keep that attempt and start over. Here, if you die, you will lose that attempt, so be careful here. And always check your daily login rewards and achievements for extra stuff. That's not that many of those things here, but they will help you out. I think later on you will have issues with the gems because you won't have that input of those in flood. So let's go try to do this run and see how it will go. Early on I try to go for AoE skills and the ones that are doing good damage to the enemies, because like you need to take out enemies in order to upgrade early on, and that will allow you to get those level ups more and get more skills. And oh my god, they're so fast, guys, that's not nice. So here something like mines would be good, but we don't have any of those. There we go, we got the rocket punch. The good thing when you level up, that you get the shield for a second, that you can exploit actually, because you can go and pick up something that you need. And yeah, early on try to get a bit of everything. I actually might lose here because those guys are extremely tough, so I'm not ready for this. And oh my god, it's, yeah, I got caught up on the enemies. So right, let's go do this run. I tried to show you the chapter 18, but I got totally wrecked there, because when I'm recording I'm at 30 FPS and that's not enough for this game. So here, when you start the game, go get yourself something that does damage, because you want to take out enemies early on, and that will allow you to level up. I advise you guys to move around the edges of the map, so the most enemy group will be in the middle, and yeah, you will try to take them out like that. For the modules, I advise you to get the attacking modules first, and then go for something that will allow you to do the upgrades and defense, because the faster you will, oh my god, the faster you will take out more enemies early on, the faster you will get that level up. the faster you will get more firepower, the better it will be, and the easier it will be to take out more enemies. Otherwise, you might be run over with those huge amounts of enemies. So yeah, gotta be really careful here and do your best. So yeah, that's how you play the game basically. You try to run around and try not to be in a situation where I was right now. Oh my, so my... It's hard to control it while recording actually. Yeah, so try not to be caught by the enemies. Over time, you will get bunch of those guys on you. HP 30%, that's actually pretty nice. Let's get the laser eye for us. That will do extra damage. And guys, sometimes it's better to go right through the enemy if you got bunch of the projectiles flying at you, than try to avoid it and get hit by those. Because some enemies slow you down, some enemies do damage to you, and when they crowd up on you, you will be destroyed. So be really careful about that. Oh, like just like that. Oh my god. But you can resurrect by watching an ad. You can do it only once during the fight, and that actually might help you out, because you will get more powerful as you go. You will get extra defense, for example, so the enemies won't hurt you that much. And yeah, and just get stronger. So watching ad is... Oh, look at that. We got hit by the snowball and actually got a lot of enemies hitting us. So be really careful about that. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, the controls are weird. Oh my god. I can't control it while recording the video. That sucks. Because of the cable, it's uncomfortable for me. And focus on something like Rocket Punch and Mines, because they will do quite a lot of AoE damage to the enemies. Let's get this. Weapon attack speed, that's good. And try not to let enemies to get you. Oh yeah, the controls are not going to be good right now for me. I'm sweating, it's hot, I'm nervous, I don't want to fail in front of you guys. So yeah, I might actually lose, and I don't want that. Oh, projectiles are on me. Sometimes you just want to go right through those. Oh my god, I got slowed down. Right through those med kits, and level ups will save you if you are in a situation like I am, when you are... Blять, what the fuck? Yeah, if you are in a situation like I am, when you can't really avoid some projectiles, level up might actually be your saving bet right there for a second. So right now, our best bet is to try to run away from the enemy group and find the med kit somewhere before they will take us out. Ooh, that's really bad. That's really bad. Guys, we are surrounded by a bunch of enemies. They are shooting us from all the directions. Let's go get the med kit. Oh, come on! Nope. And in the end, you will get something like this. You will be running for your life from a huge amount of enemies, like crazy. I'm trying not to get distracted, because if I will die, I will get mad. I died like 5 times already. I changed to the lower level difficulty, but it's still like... Oh my god, it's crazy. Let me show you what do I mean. Look at that amount of enemies down. Oh my god. So you will be running away from them, and god damn it, if you will be slowed down like I'm doing... Oh, so close! You will lose. Oh my god, I'm cornered! I've cornered myself because of the controls! No! It's impossible to play it while recording, guys. Too hard. But anyway, you'll be circling around those guys, using your skills, trying to collect everything, and... Oh, wait, I'm still alive! I thought that I'm done, but no. Probably that's... Yeah, I'm dead. So yeah, you will be kiting them all the time, then the boss will appear, and your goal... I'll try to get there right now, but guys, it's hard. So at some point, if you're lucky or persistent enough, you will get to the point where I am right now, taking out insane amount of enemies. Well, not taking out, escaping them, trying to avoid them, because when they catch you up, you're done. Oh my god, I'm done anyway. Again, oh my... As I start talking, I fail all the time. That's annoying. Alright, I'll stop doing this because I'm already mad, but it's a roguelike. Depending on what do you get dropped, you will get better or worse. You can get lucky with artifacts that will be really good for you. And anyway, you still get resources for losing, so you can use them for the upgrades here or by upgrading your... some defense, not bad. Or by upgrading your chipset. And for chipset, you got the limit of levels that you can get. For the normal quality, you get level 6. For the blue ones, level 9. And for the epic, probably 12. I'm not sure. But yeah. Get the stuff that you use to the max level, it will help you out drastically. After that, go for those upgrades here. So yeah guys, sorry, I wanted to show you the good gameplay, but in order to do that I have to sit like this, because otherwise it's not that comfortable and this is a fast-paced game. Yeah, but as you can see, I managed to get to chapter 18 right now, and as you grind, as you will get more upgrades and everything, you can push forward even more and unlock more areas that will make you stronger. And yeah, I wanted to show you the boss fights, how you should do those, but honestly, I don't know, I have to go to the way lower difficulty monsters. So depending on the boss, you will have different tactics. For this snowman guy, you gotta not let him eat the mushrooms, so you gotta destroy the ads really fast. The first boss I had issue with this gorilla guy. He's rushing really fast, but you can kite him from one corner of the map to another. If you will run from one corner of the map to another, you will be able to outrun his rush and won't get damage. For most of those guys, they just rush at you. You gotta go to the side when they're rushing you. It's pretty easy. So most of the bosses are not that hard as getting to the bosses itself, because oh my god, the enemies are so strong and annoying. Those shooter guys slowing you down, guys, and a lot of other units. It's painful, but it's fun. So yeah, I plan to do this video way more efficient by destroying the boss and all that stuff, but I didn't manage, and I'm recording for 1.5 hours already. Probably it's better to play it without recording properly focused. So yeah, let me know if those tips were useful for you. If you get extra tips, write them down below in the comments so other people can see them. While you're going there, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Make sure to check the video description for other YouTube channels that I have. My social media and Discord links, those are really nice, and you can play it on the PC using LD player. I don't know why I haven't done that. It will be way more comfortable. You won't experience lags. Your fingers that are slippery because of sweat won't touch the lose the connection, so you will be good. So the link for LD player is down below as well. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.